All right. So,
Right.
welcome back, everybody. We're on Twitch and on TikTok. This is episode 92 of Comix Podcast. Ignore the noise in the background. My dog's eating food and just dragging her metal bowl. Oh, so inconsiderate. Shit, the dog's inconsiderate right now. Just dragging her bowl around like if I don't feed her. So this is episode 92. We want to thank everybody for joining over on Twitch and on TikTok. Big shout out to already Rigo saying, "What's up, guys? What's up, Rigo?"
Rigo.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and go around and introduce everybody. So if you guys don't remember, I'm Esteban. That beautiful, handsome man over there is Ash. And our special guest host down there, right under Ash. No, I shouldn't have
like that.
Did not have said that at all. Vanessa, say what's up, Vanessa.
What's up, Vanessa?
There it is. So this is going
on the show.
What's up?
Ask Rigo when he's going to be on the show.
Yeah, I'll ask him. Hey, Rigo, when are you going to be on the show? He didn't answer yet.
That silence is nice for a show.
Okay, first show. So this being episode 92, we are 8 away from 100. And that's the episode where Ash gets buck naked on live. Episode 100. It's happening. It's going to be there. You guys will like it. Because he's very well endowed from what I hear. Very girthy.
When I sent that to you, that was my leg.
Oh, that was your length. Oof.
Yeah, it was a leg and a rack of ribs. What's wrong with me?
Nothing's wrong with you. So we're going to go ahead and do things a little bit differently today. I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to Ash and see what he's got drinking today. Ash, what do you got, man?
I have Breaking Blood. That's by Vanessa. She always has like, whenever we hang out, she always has an interesting beer. And I was like, so she always asks like, oh, is there anything I could bring? And I was like, just anything that would be interesting for the show. And she always hooks it up with like a very interesting beer. When I tasted this, it was very much an IPA. It was really good, but it is one of those like I know I'm drinking an IPA.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like you can't be like all in conversation and be like, and then keep on going. Like with me, it hits me.
You gotta taste it.
Yeah, you gotta taste it. I'm better with my right. So
maybe try both. Try both.
Yeah, try both.
Yeah.
Right.
So what would you rate that beer?
If this was a beer that I was going to be like I'm not taking with shots, this is like just absolute chill, like a 7. Like a good, like we're all just chilling, there's no shots available kind of thing. But you know how I drink, like everything's just to get into the next shot. That sounded like I need, but you know what I mean.
You do need help sometimes.
Sometimes. Everybody hurts themselves.
Everybody hurts. Poison. No.
Oh.
No.
REM.
REM, yeah. I don't know why the Poison song jumped into my head.
Frank Sinatra. Nope. Hey, it hurts.
Hey. So like I was saying earlier at the top of the show, this is going to be a little bit of a different show. There's really not a lot of news or comic book news that's going on. I will say, though, there are some things, if you haven't been caught up on any of your TV watching, highly recommend Sandman. Finish Sandman. Really, really good. Vanessa, are you watching Sandman on Netflix?
I have not started it. No.
Okay. Is that
on the show today?
Oh,
I was actually watching a movie. But yeah, I asked him what the topic was, and I was like, no, but I did watch the trailer.
Okay, right on. Did you read the comic book?
No, I never read the comic book.
Okay, no, it's all good. I think
clearly in the ad it said nudity required because he was naked the entire fucking show, or the entire first episode.
The first episode, yeah.
And it had the bad guy from fucking America Last Action Hero.
Yeah, but he's also the dad from Game of Thrones.
He is the dad of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Fucking Tyrion?
Tywin Lannister.
Oh, but who shot him? With the
Tyrion shot him.
Okay,
yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
He was such a fucking dick as the dad.
Yeah.
Everybody who's ever had a dad issue was just like a fucking motherfucker. Even when you do
yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that. Like, all right, bitch.
Yeah. But Sandman,
he got it on the toilet, just like Vincent Vega.
Yeah. Just like halfway through his shit and just, both ways with the arrow and through his ass. What?
He at least has somewhere to finish. A lot of guys don't have that.
No, not always. Sometimes, but not always.
Yeah.
But if you get a chance, Vanessa, watch Sandman. It's only 10 episodes. They're roughly about, 35. I think the shortest episode was like 35 minutes, and I think the longest one was like 52 minutes.
Yeah. I was afraid everything was going to be an hour long, and it was going to be like an investment. But once I saw the second episode, and it was like only 30. I was like, oh.
I do like awesome. Those hour-long shows, though. Like, if they're good, they get you.
It doesn't feel like it's an hour when you're watching it,
But it's better if it's like, tell your story to get on to the next one instead of like, well, we don't have an hour long. And then they throw in like different scenes that don't make sense. Like, it's just, if the first episode's an hour and the second one's and the next one's like 5 minutes, like, cool. Right. Like, just tell that story so it doesn't, you don't add in shit that doesn't need to be there.
Yeah. No, and
Gregory was the shit.
And what?
Gregory was the shit.
Oh, the gargoyle?
Goldie. I'm going off of the one episode. I'm going off of episode 2 only. But that was like, if that becomes a thing, it could be Baby Yoda level. If it takes off, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but okay.
Oh, damn you! All right,
damn me, damn you.
And he looks so fucking real. It's a big step from like Incredible Hulk when you could tell they're touching a green screen and it sounds all like sandpaper. Then when the thing put his head on her shoulder, looked fucking real. It didn't look like, you know how sometimes the graphics kind of go into the shoulder or it.
Yes.
Things like that. Like you could tell this had a budget.
Yeah, you kind of saw that with She-Hulk a little bit in the first episode because I saw the first episode earlier today. You kind of see that a little bit,
Right when you drank. Go on.
I know it sounded hilarious.
Like when you're drinking up. She's leveling up. Level up. She doesn't know what I'm talking about her.
Yeah, I don't think she knows.
It was a truck outside. I'm outside. I know,
it was right when you were drinking.
Yeah, I felt that.
It sounded like you grab a mushroom and you like level up in Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Sandman's really good. The episode where I think it's episode 3, when they go to hell. Either episode 3 or episode 4. Huh?
So damn, I would have saw that today.
Yeah, like it was either episode 3 or episode 4 where they go to hell, one of the two. And that one's really good. Gwendolyn Christie plays a pretty great Lucifer. And they kind of leave.
What else is he or she in?
She was Game of Thrones. She was also in Game of Thrones. She was Brienne of Perth.
Yeah. In the what you're about to see, or not the trailer. They show her, and she's also in something else.
She was in Star Wars.
Well, no, she's also in something else new upcoming that she's also in that.
I'm not sure.
In my head.
It's in your head. Yeah, she plays a pretty good Lucifer, but they leave the season open for like a second season,
Yeah.
But even if they didn't do a second season, like you'd be satisfied with the one.
Those are good.
Yeah. So I was pretty stoked about it. I kind of wish, because obviously the comic book or the graphic novel goes a little bit deeper in the different characters and stuff like that. I kind of wish that they would have done that a little bit more.
For us,
what's that?
We've all seen Sandman and Death.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they even did that picture with Robert Smith and Susie and the Banshee, or Susie, and they mimicked it with them too. I think it's gonna be for those that even don't collect comics, but you know about the image and like for Sandman, I didn't get into it because it was already like people were already collecting, and like if I can't get it by one, or if I can't get it like by Court of Owls, and I can only collect that story, like then I can't just jump in. I feel like
right,
for me,
right.
So it is an introduction to who he is, what he is. Like Sandman, I kind of figured like Mr. Sandman, like he was gonna be about dreaming, and you know what I mean. I figured it was gonna be something like that, but I wasn't necessarily sure if he was gonna have powers or if he was just gonna be like, for lack of a better word, emo. And I don't mean emo like, hey guys, I mean emo like, you know, like just, and he kind of was, but I know not what I say, like things like that.
Right.
But it was fucking amazing. And you could tell the influence of David S. Goyer, who did Blade, who did fucking.
Oh, absolutely.
He did do The Crow too, but it wasn't his. He was also fighting with studios, and it didn't come out.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing is that, you know, I kind of feel that if they would have given if DC would have give the reins to David S. Goyer, I think he would do a pretty phenomenal job based off of his previous work. You know,
he does dark very well without it being like, hey, we're dark.
He does. He does. Yeah, no, absolutely. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but he actually wrote a screenplay for Doctor Strange back in the late 90s, early 2000s. He wrote a screenplay for it. Huh?
For a movie
or? Yeah, for a movie. Yeah, for a movie. And when he turned it into Marvel, Marvel says, "Oh, you've got way too much magic in this." So like in the actual like meeting room that he was in, he goes, "Oh, I thought you guys wanted Doctor Strange, not Doctor Mediocre." You know, and then turned around and walked out of the meeting because they told him that he his screenplay had way too much magic, that nobody would have been able to follow it.
The David S. Goyer's script went to Harvey Weinstein. And he was like, basically, just make it like the first one. And it's like, okay, that's not what we're doing. Like, it's you're a character, and like, but like, and then sadly, the success also is like Brandon Lee's death. It's you know the lore of it. You know, like you can't make it like the first one, and then it was horrible.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that
nothing to do with anything other than we're introducing the bad guy, sex scene for no reason.
Anyway. Yeah. And that's the thing is that because they but I think that was back then. And I think that still pollutes a lot of the Hollywood upcoming, you know, projects, because they're either reboots or they're a remake or a reimagining or blah, 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 blah. There's really no original content, no original stories that can be brought to life, you know? So there's a lot of that, you know. What's up?
Also, like say Blade Part 2.
Yeah.
He brought grittiness and like this guy that's like not homeless, but like a gritty fucking version of a vampire, but also with the royalty of the vampire. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he does it well. Just leave him the fuck alone. And can you do it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what I'm saying is that if they were to give the reins over David S. Goyer to go ahead and run DC or run DC Studios, I think DC has a lot of catching up to do, but I think they probably would be able to go toe to toe with Marvel as far as movies go, you know? So I think that's where it would go. And with that being said, it's like the whole thing for Marvel, DC's already decided that after Flashpoint is a rebooting movie. That's what it is. It is to completely reboot the entire DCEU, meaning that we are no longer getting Jason Momoa as Aquaman. There will be no more Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. We're losing, obviously, Ezra Miller as the Flash. We're going to get another Batman, most likely. We're going to get another Superman. You know, so that they've already made that announcement that the Flash movie is a rebooting film that's supposed to reboot the entire MCU, which I get. And I mean, we all knew that was coming, that this was going to be the reboot that DC needed. But
we did figure that they were maybe going to try to figure out a way to keep Momoa and like,
yeah,
no one hypes up when you fucking love your character, like Jason Momoa and fucking even Batfleck, even Gal Gadot, who was hated on because she didn't have big enough tatas, per the internet, not me. She's fucking beautiful. Is also a great fucking actor.
Yeah.
Very inspiring.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no way, maybe not Linda Carter level, but you didn't give her that chance. Linda Carter's every week. Linda Carter's iconic.
Right.
Like, you didn't give her a chance to be iconic. And she did a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, that little part with the little girl sees her protecting everybody in the mall. Like, fucking, they had it. It was there. They just kind of shoot in a love story. And I don't know, but I liked it.
It was all right.
There's no way that, my only issue though was, we have talked about this, is that her armor protected her from 3,000 men, but was taken out very quickly by Kristen Wiig.
Oh,
yeah, like really, like, okay. Other than that, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
but that's not what he called.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see where DC goes these next 10 years. But I mean, you know, at this point, it is what it is. I don't think they're going to listen to anybody. They're not going to listen to any fan base in order to go ahead and get us going. So yeah.
Vanessa, what DC movies have you seen? Like, just Batman versus Superman, or?
I've seen Batman versus Superman. I've actually been trying to keep up more with DC. I like DC more, like, comics wise. But the movies, so I think it's the actors that make it tough to watch.
Yeah.
Because I get it. Like, I get the cheesiness and the love story from the comics.
Yeah.
And I like when they bring that shit to the movies. But I think it has a lot to do with the actors.
Does it affect you that I'm not taking over? I know you're hosting.
Yeah, no. Go ahead.
Does it take away? Like, how do you feel about, say, starting from scratch? This whole fucking thing, the last 10 years, longer counts. More, right? No longer counts. More. And it's going to be all brand new. Meanwhile, what are we on? Phase 5?
Phase 4. We're wrapping up Phase 4 with Wakanda Forever,
which is going to be amazing. Which we've gotten to accept a new Black Panther, which clearly the reasoning is mad appropriate, and the fact that it's a woman, it's going to even better. Spoiler alert. So, but they're on that, and then we're on.
Oh, way behind. I think after. What's his name? Played the Joker.
Jared Leto.
Oh, Jared Leto.
Yeah.
And I think I saw that movie first with Jared Leto and Harley Quinn before I saw the actual Harley Quinn movie. I think I didn't like her because they were together.
Right.
But when I saw her by herself, I was like, fuck yeah, I love her.
Okay. Right.
But I think after that, like, it just started getting worse. I think it's just the actors. It has a lot to do with the actors.
I can see that.
The Harley Quinn cartoon that's on HBO Max is very Harley trying to be the level of Joker.
Yeah.
And it's very, very fucking and it has cussing. It has like the chaos of her, and it has like Poison Ivy, who has her own things happening, but still trying to be the ground of Harley, but still has her own insecurities and her own.
Right.
Is it this year's Harley Quinn?
I think we're on like season 3, right?
Yeah, season 3.
But it's like newish, right? So they're probably trying to make it more like, like feminine, like.
Not really.
No.
Yeah, no, it's
I like mean, treating her as like that badass, like saying.
Yeah, they have her as a badass. They have her as a badass. They have her as a badass. They have her in a relationship. Well, a little bit of both. In a relationship with Poison Ivy. So there's a lot of that going on. So there's a lot, like Ash was saying, there's a lot of cursing, there's a lot of this, there's a lot of that, and it's pretty good. What's that?
I said it's more like adult.
Yeah, for sure.
The first season was you, it's not Joker, it's just you, where people just get their ass kicked by a bat. Like, so she kind of, the first season is kind of her proving herself. I think it's really good.
Yeah. It is a really good season. And what I would recommend, Vanessa, if you haven't seen any, you should watch the DC animated films because they're really gory and they're really gritty and they're pretty cool. The ones that I really, really dig a lot are the Constantine ones. They have 2 of them. There's 2. Oh, no, there's 3 of them. There's
part of one.
Yeah, they're really good. Really
I like
good.
Constantine.
Yeah, and so since you like Constantine, did you see the Keanu Reeves movie?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
Like, multiple times.
Yeah, okay. Did you end up seeing the TV show that was on NBC for a little bit?
I don't think I got like really into it where I remember anything. Like
it was like on Fridays for a little bit. Nobody was ever home.
Yeah, it was on, and it was like jumped back and forth. It was like on Friday, then it went to Sunday, then it went to Monday, and then it was originally at the 10 p.m. slot, and then it got pushed back to the 11 p.m. slot, then it got brought up to the 9 p.m. slot. So it was just a lot of back and forth. NBC couldn't find a spot to put this show in, but it was a good show, a really good show. So, and then we're supposed to be getting another well, I don't know if that's going to happen now, but we're supposed to get a Justice League Dark film, and along with a whole bunch of other stuff. But now with this whole reboot, who knows where it's going to go?
Yeah, these reboots have got to stop.
Yeah.
So Aquaman 2.
Yeah.
Flashpoint is coming out before that, right?
Yeah. So Aquaman 2 comes out in.
Be like, none of this counts. Bye.
Oh, yeah. What's your face, huh?
Yeah.
That's a good question, dude. I don't know if.
I thought they said they just were cutting out a lot of her scenes. I know.
Yeah, they cut down a lot of her scenes where she's like only in the movie for like 10 minutes now. When
but
she was in there.
People are still gonna want to watch it because she's in it. The whole scandal and everything.
Maybe.
Either that or they're gonna not want to watch it.
She could have had her own fucking HBO Max series.
Nah, she's not that good. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She's good to look at.
She is good to look at, but they can get another good to look at that's better.
But no, I'm just saying, playing the game it could have been another Loki. Like, what happens when Aquaman leaves? What happens at Atlantis? You know what I mean? Like, is she in charge? Is like I can't think of her name, but Walking Dead. When Black Panther leaves and helps the Avengers, like, what does I can't think of her name, but the girl from Walking Dead.
I don't.
The girl with the sword. I had
Michonne?
Yeah, Michonne.
And she's Okoye, yeah.
Right. Like, well, like little things can happen, like the Shield. Little things can happen to where she's protecting Wakanda while he's gone. You know what I mean?
Well, not only that, but I think the biggest thing was that you were able to tell there was really no chemistry between Aquaman or Jason Momoa and Amber Heard. There was like no chemistry there. It was very dry, you know. So why would they give her own show? You know what I mean?
I can see them giving her own. Well,
I mean, if you piss her off, she's gonna take a shit on your bed. I'm just telling you.
I think you would enjoy it, thoroughly enjoy it.
You know, and then she's gonna cry about her.
We have Amazon. Replace that shit. Pun intended. Go on.
You know? Come on.
Clearly, I'm joking. I'm just saying that you're not messed up.
Hey, you think Amber Heard is the type of person that keeps it fresh?
Dude, he was trying to go to the bathroom and she was knocking on the door like a cat.
Wow.
Yeah,
you know how cats can't leave you alone? Like, but they leave you alone all day.
She shat the bed. I mean, how like it's.
I mean, who hasn't been drunk?
She was sober. Sober as a bird.
No, I don't think she was sober.
I am not fucking pro Amber Heard. I'm pro John.
She's probably on some kind of drug.
It's funny.
You have to be on drugs or be very mentally unstable to like even have that thought. Let me shit on your bed, on your side of the bed.
Well, not only that, but I think like for a time, like her sister, or I don't know if her sister still is, but her sister was like this big old like either coke or like oxy addict, you know.
That's
yeah, dude. So who knows? Maybe if she ended up joining, you know, every once in a while.
Well, I mean, she was married to Johnny Depp. Like that fool, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, but I know he got clean, so you know.
Yeah.
This is the train track. This is us.
She's still fucking nutballs.
Well, Ash, did you say you had an unboxing you wanted to do today?
Yeah, I didn't say that. What I did say was I am 2 months behind on Comix Unboxed.
Yeah,
I do have 2 unboxed that I haven't edited. So we're gonna go ahead and do a live unboxing. This is from August. This is from July.
Careful with those scissors, they're sharp.
His goatee goes missing.
I know, right?
Whatever gets me out of work.
Now, where's this box from?
This box is from Loot Crate. I already know I'm keeping it.
Oh shit! Nice.
That is fucking, and it's striped.
Is it a statue?
That's sick.
You guys ready for Annie?
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, they're magnets. Nice. Andy's totally gonna fight you for those.
How did they even? You know what? I'm gonna save this till the end.
No.
Oh, I can't even do that. There's Joker lips.
Nice.
They so they always usually give me a pen, and it's always like Fortnite or something I'm way too old for, or it's like Candy Crush something. But that pen clearly I have to keep.
No, you don't. Man. I'm gonna go search for it and take it from you.
Oh shit!
Oh, Dad, that's it. That whole box was a good one.
Yeah, this whole box was very fucking cool. Like,
I know where you live, Ash.
Shirts are random. I got a Predator shirt. I got a Venom shirt. Not Never Ending Story. There was some other shirt that was kind of random. And I also have another one from August.
Okay.
Another band.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
That was very fucking cool though. Like, get a fucking Batman shirt, and this is from August.
August.
I already know who I'm giving these to. These are Rick and Morty socks.
Nice.
All right.
Who are you giving them to?
We have He-Man.
He-Man. Sick.
Again, this is from August. We have the motherfucking DeLorean.
Nice.
I think it's the blueprint and then what it ends up being. But that's cool.
Very cool.
All right. And then the second time they gave me another shirt.
Stay Puft Marshmallow. Nice.
Yes, sir. So
2 good boxes in a row.
We're 2 good boxes in a row. It's something something I know I wouldn't wear. So if you guys want, it's yours. Okay, but other than that, those are the 2 Loot Crate boxes. That was fucking awesome. It was a very, very good box. Kind of want to open the stripe.
Open it.
Open it.
Open it.
One of us. One of us.
I say that at work all the time.
Is it a statue or a
I'm
bubble?
not going to present that and have
Oh,
that.
hell yeah.
That is fucking cool.
Are you taking that to work?
In a way. Yeah, you better. It'll get stolen either way.
I don't know, but something I like. Well,
that's pretty cool.
I see that more in my house than my work.
Yeah.
Lasties. Let me open this.
Yeah, go ahead.
It is. So it is the blueprints and then the DeLorean.
Oh, nice.
So it's like a diorama then, huh?
Yeah.
And you can still order that shit online.
They have the shirt of that. I think they have the shirt of this.
I think Aeneas would like that.
You want it? Or I could put it back in the box and no?
No, I'm gonna order him one because he has like a whole collection of Hot Wheels and monster trucks and shit.
Okay.
Like a shit ton.
Nice. Very cool.
I like it.
All right. Vanessa, Halloween is coming around. What is your favorite horror movie?
My favorite horror movie. I know I've said this before. Tales from the Hood.
Tales from the Hood?
Those fucking puppets, I think, are the one thing that has ever scared me watching a horror movie.
Nice.
I think that movie, and that it's just so, that whole one about that gangster that like gets like not electric chair, he gets brainwashed, right? Or
yeah,
they do some crazy shit to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about slasher films?
I love them because I grew up watching them. So
okay,
they're fucking cheesy as fuck too, like just like
comic
books. But I love it, like it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Good.
All right. When was the time where? Because I heard this question before, and it was one of those things where I was scrolling through like TikTok or whatever. What was the moment where you died and was reborn a nerd or a horror fan or whatever?
Me, myself?
Yeah.
For a horror movie? Damn. Like to actually get back into it? Is that like
yeah, like, well, what was the first thing where it's like what was the movie or the TV show or your first introduction into like, yeah, I love horror movies, or yeah, I love being scared, whatever.
Village of the Damned.
Village of the Damned. Watching
the kids like with the mind control, and mom like sticks her hand in the fucking boiling water, and she's like, ah! That was like, I don't even know how old I was when I first saw that, but I was like, damn, that shit's crazy.
I have not seen that movie in fucking years.
Yeah. That is like, I guess my second favorite.
Like, I would not be opposed to a Village of the Damned remake or reboot.
Oh yeah, but they have to do it good, and it has to be like a good director.
Yeah. What's up, Ash?
Maybe like Night of the Living. No, I'm thinking of Village of the Damned is different. Okay. I was thinking
They
it was
have-
like Night of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead. I thought it was like that series. In my head, it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, because I always get Village of the Damned and Children of the Corn confused.
Oh yeah. Village of the Damned wasn't as like popular as Children of the Corn was.
Yeah. Because I know Children of the Corn had like 8 spin-offs. It was like fucking
Oh,
insane.
that shit just kept going. I'm sure they're probably still gonna make some more.
Yeah. Yeah, but Village of the Damned, I haven't seen that in years. Fuck. And then what was another one that like I would watch like legit religiously like every year was People Under the Stairs.
Oh, that one's crazy.
That one was the shit. That one was really, really cool. Really, really cool. What about you, Ash? I know you don't like horror. I'm just saying, like, when was the moment where you were just like a born again nerd or a reborn as a nerd or geek?
Keaton Batman.
Keaton
I mean,
Batman?
it was always Knight Rider. It was always like the the kid stuff, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. As far as a kid, I guess the stuff that we're supposed to grow out of.
Mm-hmm.
But Keaton Batman was the first time it was taken serious. It was like a movie. It wasn't a superhero movie. It was just a fucking movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it had Little Me. It had what was considered a sex scene. Wasn't Basic Instinct or anything, but it was kind of like it alluded to them sleeping together. Death. It wasn't. I got away with it. Like it was like a legit. The fucking. You could see the tools that it had to work here, and it was just fucking gritty, fucking gross, and he just laughed at it. Like, I don't know. That was my. I don't know. I guess that's why I'm kind of weird about. You got Keaton back in, and you're deleting him from fucking everything, and it's kind of like, wow, like that's fucking such a slap in the face from the Vulture, from Birdman, everything he's done. There's nothing he hasn't messed up on, and it's just like such a slap in the face. But
I don't know. I don't think that Keaton probably sees it as a slap in the face. I mean, he's done a lot of work recently, and he's seen it as well, or the way that if I were him, I would see it is like, okay, well, DC's kind of done me dirty, had me in multiple projects, and obviously they're not happening now, and I'm going to be in the Flash movie, but the one that hasn't, been doing me dirty. No, he's still in the Flash. Yeah, he's still in the Flash. Yeah. But the one company that hasn't done me dirty yet is Marvel, Marvel / Sony, so it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, like, business is business, whatever, and then, going on from there, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, dude, it's the whole like Ezra Miller thing and all this other bullshit that's happening, for it being like, I don't know, dude, like, honestly, I'm sad that they scrapped the Batgirl film. That they scrapped the Batgirl film. I would want to see it sooner or later.
Do you think like the mental health thing that has never been brought up before is a planned excuse?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
After the first incident, they couldn't have said mental health.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I'd probably say after the Hawaii thing, then and then when you saw him like actively taunting the authorities on social media saying that they can't catch him or whatever, or like, you can't catch me or whatever, like at that point I'd be like, all right guys, like what the fuck, you know, are we gonna do something about this or not, you know? But it's I don't know. You know, as someone that has
What?
With me being a person that does deal with like mental health issues and stuff like that, and like depression and anxiety and stuff like that, like I get it, but it's like this, at least for me to get to the point where Ezra Miller is, it's like me not being on like the proper medication, you know, or not talking about, you know, what the hell's going on, or, you know, the age old question or statement where it's like, oh, you got to talk about your feelings and shit. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of that. But
once you figured out, but once you found that something you did will cost you and your family their future, wouldn't you admit to whatever is happening after the first instance?
He probably didn't see it as a big deal, though.
No, you know, people that are living with mental health issues, like, they don't see it like everybody else sees it.
Yeah, you know.
Like,
so it's like, yeah, especially if it comes to the point where, like, they say Ezra Miller is diagnosed that he's like a bit on the spectrum, so he's a little bit autistic, then yeah, he doesn't pick up on social cues, you know what I mean? He doesn't pick up on certain things that every other typical person would, you know what I mean? The uncomfortableness, or, you know, things like that. You know what I mean? So if it comes out where they say, oh, or he comes out saying, oh yeah, I've been, you know, examined or whatever, and yeah, I am a bit autistic, or I am on the spectrum, you know, then it would make sense with certain comments that he says, like the few videos that have resurfaced, you know, where there's this one guy, I think it's at a Lowe's or at a Home Depot or something like that. He runs into Ezra Miller, and he tells Ezra Miller, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm your biggest fan, or I'm one of your biggest fans. I'm just really super nervous, you know, being around you or whatever. You know, it's like pretty cool to be meeting your fans. And then Ezra, and it's caught on video, he goes, oh, well, I always offer my fans the ability for me to just knock them out or punch them in the face so hard that it knocks them out, so that they can get over that feeling quickly, you know. And then the person's like, what? And he's like, so is that a yes or a no? You know, and it's just kind of like, all right, you know. So it's just it's that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out that he is a bit on the spectrum. So he doesn't necessarily pick up on social cues. Like I said, like a regular person, you know, or like, you know, not to say a regular person because that's, you know, very insensitive, but just to pick up on social cues, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of that, you know. Is it a little too late? Yeah, I think so. I agree that, you know, they should have done it from the get-go, you know, but for them to try to capitalize on it, it's a bit, to me, I think it's a big swing to try to capitalize on it and then like just say, like, you know, oh, it wasn't really Ezra, it was because his mental health or X, Y, and Z or whatever, you know what I mean? So I think it's a little too late for that, to be quite honest.
It's kind of how I feel. Like, we're not talking like instances, we're talking years between them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, I have nothing personal against the guy. But I just wish him well. I mean, it's not the Army Hammer situation.
Oh, that's a whole other story.
Fucker
eats people.
But at least it was just a flash. I mean, I'm just kidding. I'm just talking shit.
At least it wasn't an actual whole human being.
I'm just kidding. I'm just talking about his character mostly, not him as a person. Sorry, it came out wrong.
No,
I don't know him personally, but he seems like a genuinely nice guy.
Not as a person, but his character.
Right. Yeah.
was,
So
I said this before, but he was very much the Tom Holland of the DC. Like, whoa, like all fucking like the innocence of it all was fucking awesome.
yeah,
And like, damn, bro.
yeah.
You just look at Tom Holland and how much he took off, and he has franchises handed to him now. Like,
But it was because of fucking Marvel.
yeah,
They
I'm
just
just saying that could have happened to him too. Like you know what I mean? Like it could have been like that time where we didn't know who's Jake Gyllenhaal and who's Tobey Maguire. Like they were like the same guy for like 2 years.
Oh
Yeah.
I don't know who they are. No, I'm just kidding.
And then didn't they end up being in the same movie?
Oh,
Somewhere, right?
Yeah, I think they were in the same movie called Brother, where like they were both in the military or something like that.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Indie or is it?
it might have been. I think Natalie Portman was in it.
oh,
Yeah, I think it was Natalie Portman. No, it was Natalie Portman. No, it was called Brother, and it was Jake Gyllenhaal and Tobey Maguire were brothers in the film. Tobey Maguire went to the military. Jake Gyllenhaal didn't, and Tobey Maguire's wife in the film, Natalie Portman, ends up falling for Jake Gyllenhaal while he's out on when he's on patrol or out on leave. You know,
That movie should have been close enough. You like
too close to home.
him.
You know, so yeah, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Where it's just like, isn't Tobey Maguire is Jake Gyllenhaal or whatever? You know what I mean? So yeah. Let's see. That pretty much covers the whole show. I feel weird ending now.
You did not. But all right, let's do this.
Yeah.
We'll go on my screen. It's Stefan and then Vanessa.
Okay.
So I go first, and I'm going to ask a random question, and then Stefan, you'll ask Vanessa a question. Then Vanessa will ask me a question. All right. Esteban, at what age did you lose your virginity?
Really? You're going there?
We got to go with an interesting question. So
an interesting question. Okay.
You can lie. We don't have to.
You can say 15 if it was 27. Whatever.
Yesterday.
Or vice versa. Vice versa. If your mom was watching.
I was 19. Yeah, I was 19 or 20, one of the two.
Now you ask Vanessa, and Vanessa will ask me a question.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. I don't know what to ask. Vanessa, what is the quote unquote hardest drug you've done?
All right.
Oh, shit.
What you said hardest?
Putting me on the spot here. I don't know what harder than hard.
Well, okay,
like
let's say
I
wouldn't say like
I've never done heroin. That's all I'm gonna say.
let's call that the top. Let's call that the top. You know.
Okay, heroin has never been done.
Okay.
And one that I did that I didn't know I was doing and that I would never do like just for fun is PPP.
Really?
And I think I smoked it twice, like with my weed, but not unknowingly.
Yeah.
And I remember the last experience I had with it. I just remember like thinking in my head, why do people do this for fun? Like, it's gross. But I had already smoked it. Smoked it, and I was like, oh fuck, like I didn't know it was laced. And
in your head or like?
Crazy. It was crazy. It wasn't like terrible, bad for my experience, but the people around me, I was watching them experience it, and they were not having fun.
Oh no!
Everybody was like, it was weird.
Oh no!
Yeah.
All right.
But I don't know why people would do that shit for fun. Like,
maybe it's or maybe it's an escape.
I don't know. There's a lot of other shit you can escape too than that shit.
You know what's a good escape? You know what's a good escape?
Laser tag?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, what's a good escape is listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh.
As we get into
oh.
Laser tag. Laser tag is the shit. Next year, my 45th birthday.
Laser tag reminds me of my fucking high school, just getting drunk and going to play laser tag.
That settles it. Laser tag and karaoke.
Oh hell yeah, I'm down for karaoke.
Yes.
I already told you to do a karaoke.
No, we're gonna do we're gonna
do karaoke corner.
We're gonna go to Koreatown and rent the room, so that way it's only us in that room. It's Souk something. That's where I got.
Oh, I don't want to go to Souk.
What's the name of the place? Krima Seangai.
It's Souk something. Souk. Come on, it's fine. All right, your turn for the last question of the night.
Look at yourself. Okay, last question. Okay,
ever since quarantine. Go on.
Oh.
All I think of is the guy from Scary Movie. I don't need your help. I can do it myself.
Put shit on these balls, Ray. Are you gonna ask me my question or
yes, yes. I'm thinking of a question. Like, what don't I know about Ash?
Yeah, you pretty much know everything about me.
There's a lot I don't know.
Oh, so speaking of which,
but I don't know.
What do you think of your question? Me and Esteban were in a car and we're on our way to softball.
Yeah.
And Notorious Big is on.
You fucking asshole.
And he goes,
but who called him Notorious Big?
Real quiet, because I was waiting for the N-word, like, to say it. Like, are you gonna be like, my president's black, I get to say it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you never know. Like, it's gonna be a weird, because clearly, let's just get it out there that it's said if you don't have a person of color in the car. Now, a person of color means a lot of other things, but I'm saying clearly, I mean.
Right.
But he's barely a person of color if he's called Notorious B.I.G. Notorious Big.
Notorious Big? Well, okay, Notorious B.I.G. But at the time, I grew up in the 90s, older 90s. But, I mean, it was
millennial.
Yes, we all know you're older 90s, man.
Because he's called Biggie. It was Notorious Big for a long time as well. Anyway, so it always made me laugh. Like, if you don't know, now you know, and you gotta fucking look right at him. Because it's funny. No one cares. Go on. So you have my question or not?
Quiet as shit.
Oh, question.
Yes? You in the back.
What is your favorite Marilyn Manson song?
It is either Tourniquet or The Man That You Fear. But there's also Thank You, Spawn. There's The Long Hard Road Out of Hell, which was the name of his book. Now, barring all the fucking horribleness and stuff that he's done, and I wasn't there, not judging, whatever. The artistry of him is amazing.
Right.
So how do you not judge him?
No, I just don't. I mean, the things that have happened at parties, like I don't. There's no judgment. There's no like, and like, it has to get to a level of, let's just go controversy. The Lost Prophets. There's a song that I like from them, oldglory.com. It's a t-shirt company. Let's be real. Just because you hear the word glory, no one get happy. It's a t-shirt company, and I got a shirt. The day that I got the shirt, the lead singer gets convicted for child porn. And I'm wearing that shirt
It would be
all day because there's no way fucking home. No way home. There's someone else drove, and we're going to.
You didn't have a sweater or a jacket or anything?
Target, Walmart. It was like we went everywhere. So, and I'm wearing the shirt, and I was like, damn. But again, it happened at a time where nobody knew, but I happened to know. But
it would be you, Ash.
It sucks. It's like I won't wear that shirt, but somebody that deprives himself of 32 hours and like he's trying to convey desperation and everything. Like, I don't know, man, just when you suffer for your art, I think that's amazing. And I just went too deep, but it's either Tourniquet or The Man That You Fear.
That's what she said.
There's a million honorable mentions. Like if I Was a Vampire, there's just so many things. Lost Highway, like there's just so many songs that are just fucking great. Have you heard the Lost Highway soundtrack? It has Smashing Pumpkins in it.
No.
The song Eyes. But anyway, yeah, that's a good soundtrack. But moving on. So it's one of those two.
All right. Very cool. You got any more questions, Ash?
Well, no, I mean, I just wanted to kind of, we're going to call it reckless abandon. It still can be. We're only at 10:10. I'm going to go to 10:15.
10:15, huh? Okay.
I know.
Oh, you rebel, you.
5 more minutes, Grandpa.
I'm just making sure everybody's cool.
5 more minutes, and then I got to take my medication.
I wouldn't be drinking whiskey with my medication.
I would.
You never know. Hey, so
I would.
At work, I was getting my coffee at the espresso bar, and this old man, like little old man, I want to say he's was in his late, mid to late 80s, and he was getting his coffee and he had his little cane and everything, and he was like, I wish I had some rum for this coffee. Nice. He was just standing there next to me, and I'm like, I'm at work, just getting my coffee.
I wish I had some what?
Rum for his coffee. And I was like, hell yeah. And I was like, I got a flask. You want some? But I was just joking with him. Oh my God, he was such a little old man. So cute.
So you saw my future?
But I should have asked what kind of rum, huh?
Yeah.
I said, so you saw my future?
Yeah.
It's always polite to ask what kind.
Coffee and rum.
Yep. Coffee and rum. That's the song.
There you go.
Let's hear it, Ash. Let's hear it, Ash.
Like here go.
Come on. You're the one with the mic.
I am the one with the mic, but so is come on, you saw camera. Don't never do that again.
Hey, I'll leave you two boys alone. I'm sorry.
Go on. No. Go on.
It's just all night. Your turn. All night with the fucking mic.
SMR. This is SMR. How the fuck people are paying to listen to people eat, but
I don't know, man.
there are people that
hate like, but when I make a film of myself jerking off, that's everyone frowns upon it.
I can't stand the sound of people chewing in my ear. Like, how do you?
Right. Even? That's what I'm saying. Why is
like that people talking with their mouth full?
These are hot Cheetos with some fucking Taki. What the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, how is that?
Like all you hear
and that guy's making $1,000. Don't ever do that again. Cradle the balls. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like that's money. That's money.
It's money. Why are you so angry about it?
You can take pictures of your feet. That'll be money too.
So fucking weird.
There's that too, dude.
Okay. All right.
If you're trying to make extra cash.
If it's working, then it's working, and do your thing. I'm just
get it, girl. Get it.
Because coming from AOL days, and it's taking and it takes you fucking 30 minutes to download a fucking picture. That's what you're gonna waste your fucking 30 minutes on? I'm all set.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair and LimeWire. That shit would be fucking.
Oh yeah. Here's the greatest thing about LimeWire and Napster was there were songs like when U2 did a song with Peter Gabriel, or the Beatles had a Michael Jackson show up. They would have these really random, only available in Japan, only available in fucking Berlin, albums and things that only certain people had. I bought it and it's $85. That guy would put it on whatever, on a file, and put it on Napster or fucking LimeWire. And we all fucking had it. And it was amazing. I have U2 with the Righteous Brothers singing Unchained Melody. And it's on somebody's fucking whatever. And it's right after he sings with or Without You. And they fucking go into that and into that. That's fucking music. I understand Britney into fucking Madonna's now, but or not even now. But you know what I mean? It's amazing, bro. Covering fucking a Rolling Stone song and Keith comes out. That's amazing. And somebody else has that. Spotify and all of them don't have that. That's the one thing you should figure out in licensing. Just figure out what Apple Music has and what you have, and make it fucking different.
Mm-hmm.
Be competitive.
Yeah. I don't fucking
compete for my money.
Alexa's always asking me, you sure you don't mean Apple Music? I don't fucking have Apple Music. I have Spotify. This is what I want to play. Shut the fuck up. But they want to get you to blah, blah, blah. Go with him.
Alexa's going to kill you now in your sleep.
Yeah, in my sleep. With her wire.
Your little air conditioner is going to be going to your room.
She's gonna release some gas.
Or maybe your air fryer.
Like that.
Right? It's an all thing of death.
Or your car, like Christine.
What?
Christine. that movie with the car. That was a killer car. That was a stupid ass movie.
All right, Esteban.
But it's so classic.
Send with a shot. Good night, shot.
Oh, I don't have whiskey with me. I'm allowed.
I have a beer. I cheers you, Ash.
You don't have whiskey, but you are the one that has a fucking. I've talked about this. You're one of the people that I would admire alcohol-wise, because you're one of the people that can build a bar.
Yeah.
Oh, you want tequila? Okay, what kind of tequila? You want fucking this?
All right, I'm just lazy to go to the living room. I'm just lazy to walk to the living room.
All right. That's cool.
I knew it. Fuck.
Aw, walk your ass to their liquor room. That's what he's trying to say. Does that mean I need to take a shot too? Should I walk my ass to get a shot? Fuck you, Ash. I'll get a shot.
That's 2 tiers in a
I'd
bucket.
be oh, you know what? I'll just take my whole fucking phone with me.
Yeah.
I'm going back inside.
Is that bullet?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, do you have a name?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a name?
We do, but we're not announcing it yet.
Ah, dang it. I won't guess.
Okay.
I promise I won't guess, but can I get the first letter? I
No,
won't bug
because
you.
the first letter is a dead giveaway.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So if it's like M, it could be Emily or Amelia. It's like that kind of thing?
Yeah. Kinda.
No, but you know what I'm going for. Like if
Yeah,
you
I know
say,
what you're going for. It's like one of those names where it's like you give the letter and it's like the first name that you think of is that name. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Cadillac, I love it. All right, we all have our good night shots.
Yes, sir. I'm good.
Thank you guys to everybody that ever shows up and helps us out.
This is on mute. Hold on.
We have people working on very important things
Wait.
in their life. Yes.
Sorry, I was asking, does that mean that you're having another baby?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, congratulations.
Number 3, and this time it's a girl.
You guys are wild. I have 2. That's enough. One was enough. Damn. Good luck.
Thanks.
Godspeed.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. You guys are brave. Sorry, I'm a mother of 2. I'm like, that's bravery right there. 3.
Meanwhile, we're taking shots. I think it'll be
teamwork. Teamwork. So you guys,
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'm a single mama, so I'm like, oh, that's dope. It's dope.
We will make things work. We have hosts that are busy doing other things. And I mean that in a good way.
Yeah.
Everybody that's ever fucking stepped up and helped us to make this show happen, thank you. And we will work out something as a payment, whether it's Esteban working your balls or just showing his rear end.
Or Luis just opening his mouth and saying, ah.
Yeah, absolutely. Luis is down. Cheers.
Luis is always down. Cheers.
Sayonara. Oh.
Like Ash said, thank you everybody that's participated. I really do appreciate it. Share our video, comments, spread the comics word. This is the way. Good night, everybody.